This is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. My name is Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk some old school NBA basketball. Now, as you can see in the title, we're going to talk about Michael Jordan and have a look at NBA legends talking about the greatest player of all time. And yes, I had like 20 of those videos, but thank God I found some new clips. And for me, I just love to listening to those stories, so there's no excuse from my side. But before we start with the video, do me one favor. If you enjoy the content, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. And I would say, let's get right into it.
If you ain't ever faced Mike, you can't make that comment.
Yeah.
Man, I played against some of the most hard-nosed, talented players that ever played this game. He was a phenomenon, and he had attitude to go with it. Mm-hmm. I mean, he was, when you played against Mike, his eyes were bloodshot red every game. Like he was possessed. I used to sit there and say, all right, I got to go work tonight. Jesus is coming. You know, and so he and I, you know, we had so much respect. But I'm going to tell you when I knew how good he was. When we was in college, I was a junior, he was a freshman. We played in Carolina. And the first time James Worthy and I had a chance to play against one another since high school. Because in high school, we came out the same area, but never played against each other. So that Carolina game we played, we going back and forth. So the first play of the game, I went up and I caught, Worthy's finger roll. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to, set the tone. I threw it like 6-row in the stands, let's go. We gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And the game was back and forth the whole game, close. Worthy was having a hell of a game. I was having a hell of a game. In the last 2 minutes of the game, a young kid named Michael Jordan took over by himself. Freshman.
He's a young kid named Michael Jordan.
I was like, who is this kid right here, man? And so I knew this. He was going to be a great pro. I didn't know he going to be that good of a pro. But that kind of set the tone for me and my thoughts of what I saw. And like I said, if you haven't played against Mike, you have no clue. Mm-hmm. You have no clue how good he is.
You mentioned MJ. How much did he chirp you back in the day?
So my welcome to the NBA moment, we're playing Jordan, Pippen, Kukoc, Kerr, the whole crew. I wasn't a starter, I was a sixth man. So we're 5-6 minutes into the game. Coach was like, Bobby, you're in. Check in the game. Not even 30 seconds later, here it comes. 3-on-1 break. Scottie Pippen jumps over my head in the basket. His feet were at my head. And I was like, whoa, these guys are moving at a speed that I've never seen before. So go on, I was playing good minutes as a rookie. So we're in the United Center about a few months later during the regular season. And I'm guarding Jordan because I was athletic, good defender. And I'm in his face. I'm after him. He's throwing elbows at me. We're going at it. Finally, we get face to face. He's spitting on me, screaming at me. And this is a line he probably wouldn't remember, but I do. He goes, I don't give a fuck, you little white boy. How famous I am, I'm going to punch you in your face right here. I said, well, then fucking do it. Let's go. And then he just walked away. He didn't expect that response. Yeah. He probably would have killed me. I was scared, but
I was a little scared.
Yeah, but I couldn't back down.
Go down 0-2. It was a dream season for us. Charles Barkley, the MVP. We had the best record in the league. Everybody's thinking this is our year. We have home court. First 2 games, Dan Marley is guarding Michael Jordan. I don't have a good first 2 games. I don't play well. Dan Marley is getting scorched by, of course, by Michael, but everybody is. That's just like your badge of honor. Yeah, me too. So he gets scorched by Michael Jordan, and he was our best defensive player. So we fly in from Phoenix to Chicago, and I fall asleep on the plane, and then the head coach wakes me up, right? And he says, hey, I just want to let you know, man, game 3 is going to be your game. I said, cool. I believe that. I'm going to have to bounce back. Yeah. He's like, and you guard Michael Jordan. Wow. And I'm thinking, we 0-2. We down 0-2. Our best player is getting scorched. And now you're going to put me, who had a rough 2 games, on Michael Jordan, right? So I go back to sleep. Plane land. I wake up. I'm like, damn, I had a nightmare. I was like, man, I thought the coach came and told me. I guard my team. We walking off the plane. The coach is right there. And I'm like, man, I had this dream that you came and woke me up and told me you guard Michael Jordan. He said, you are. God is my witness. I get on the team bus. We take it from the airport. We staying at the hotel downtown Chicago. I get off the bus. I tell the equipment man to take my bags. I see a church across the street. I walk straight in that church, and I sat in the front row, and I'm like, Jesus, I don't believe in you no more. There's no way if you loved me and died on the cross and did all the things, you would be having me guard Michael Jordan. And I lost my faith at that point, clearly. So we go to game 3, and then this is how it becomes real. You know, when you're in the locker room and they putting the names up, so they putting who guarding Scottie Pippen and who guarding, you know, all these different players. And I was like, please don't put my name. Please don't put my name. They said Michael Jordan, KJ. I was like, You fast forward, we at the circle, you know, where you about to jump ball, and I'm next to Jordan. So now at this point, it's fight or flight, right? Yeah. I'm like, I'm guarding you tonight. He was like, huh? I was like, yeah, I'm guarding you tonight. They threw the ball, I hit him. I'm scared as heck, right? But I gotta do something. Like, I gotta at least try to get in his head a little bit. We end up winning the game 3. It was a triple overtime game. Yeah. I played every minute in the game. We went 2 out of 3. In Chicago. So, you know, it worked out. So by the end of the series, I guarded the whole series. So when people ask me, how'd you do? I'm like, I held him under his average. And then somebody asked me, well, what was his average? I'm like, well, Dan Marley, he averaged 40. He had 44 again. He averaged 44 again, Dan Marley. Then they're like, well, what he averaged against you? 42. But I kept him under his average. Like, that real talk. Shit. Yeah, take that, Mike.
That's crazy.
MJ and the Ace too. Yeah, it was Chris Smith.
You went to church and somebody still averaged 40.
We saw him once in Las Vegas, and that was a really fun interaction where Ben stood next to him and stood as tall as he could, and he looked at Jordan, who wasn't that much taller than him, and Ben said, "You're not 6'6", because he's famously listed at 6'6", and Jordan goes, "Yes, I am." And Ben goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Maybe 6'4.5". And Jordan, without missing a beat, immediately goes, which made what I did all the more incredible.
But then you go play with that man in Cleveland. Right. Talk about that. You done play with 2 of those. How was that experience?
1A, 1B.
1A, 1B.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's your perspective on that?
Stop playing. Don't do it. Come on now. if anybody in the Carolina family doesn't say that MJ is number 1, they're excommunicado. Come on now. MJ's the greatest ever. Come on. Stop.
Yeah, he is. Motherfucker ain't lose nothing.
Yeah.
At all. He don't even know what losing is.
He don't know what.
Man, this man is MVP, defensive player of the year.
That's insane.
He's MVP, first team all defense, finals MVP, and leading the league in scoring all in the same year.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Only been done 4 times, all MJ. Say that again.
Yeah, that's crazy.
First team all defense, MVP of the regular season, MVP of the finals, lead the league in scoring. Only been done 4 times. MJ, and MJ.
Damn.
That's the greatest all time.
That's how you end the debate with these young guys that want to talk about LeBron. That's how you end the debate with him right there.
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
You got that one down.
Yeah, clip that.
When Jordan came in, what they seen was a whole different animal, right? You're seeing something that is different, moves different, talks different, approaches the game different, swag, phenomenal. This is the best player we've ever seen, right? It was the eye test, right? 88, 87, 88, like he literally went from the wings, they took the wings off. He got the logo. Yeah. They gave him a logo in 88. People don't realize that he got the logo in 88, right? They took the wings off and say, you got Jordan, right? So that whole campaign, and that is considered the greatest individual year anybody could have had. That's when he became the best player ever. There was no ring. There was no, rings is just what they get to use now. 6, it was just the way he did it. He carried what we have now, solo mission. It's hard to beat solo mission with stats.
Michael and Scottie and Hart start their day at 7. Right. Practice start at 10:30. Wow. When I first got to Chicago, I just sat back for a week because I had a 10-day contract. Okay. And when practice would start, you got to get out to the circle and have your foot on the circle by the time Phil gets there. Okay. And he starts walking, and you put the ball, or you come with the ball, and you hear what he has to say. And then he reads off how practice is going to go, and you put your hands together, and you break. And then Michael and Scottie would run into the training room, and we would be doing calisthenics and stuff with the heavy ball and running over drills, and they'd be in there getting treatment. And I was like, what's happening? I realized they had already trained. They had already lift weights starting at 7 o'clock in the morning and had breakfast, left breakfast, then came to the arena. Kobe was doing the same. Kobe was going to Gold's Gym 7 o'clock, training till 8 o'clock on weights, having his breakfast, letting it digest, getting to a place, start shooting at 10, practice start at 10:30.
You know, the one thing that I really find sad when it comes to stories about Michael Jordan is that there are so many players who never go on NBA television or go on podcasts, where I really would love to hear their opinion. You always have like the same guys going to shows. You have Dominique Wilkins, you have Gary Payton, you have always the same guys, which I appreciate. I mean, that's cool, but I would love to hear from players who have faced Jordan, who had great battles, who don't go on those shows. So hopefully we're going to see that in the future. But till then, thanks you guys for watching the show, and I hope I'll see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine.